Oh my God!
Ano na? Ano na?
Kinakabahan ako, Isabel. Good evening. Oh
Let's
my
talk
God.
it out. This TikTok thing. Buti na lang na.
Medyo choppy. Medyo choppy ka, Isabel. I'm not sure if it's with me.
Uh,
Naririnig nyo ba, guys?
wait lang Does AirPods work with TikTok?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Isabel.
Teka, let me try it out, ha? Teka
Okay.
lang.
Oh my God, you're so gorgeous, I swear. Ganda ni Isabel. Oh my God!
Wait lang let me try.
Is it me? How is pageantry? Guys, comment naman kayo si ako ba? Kasi kung ako, baka internet ko. Hi, Belle.
I think I can hear you. Ah, there you
Okay.
go. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, and it's perfect now. It's smooth.
Yan, better. Yay! Hi,
Hi,
Dar.
Isabel.
Finally.
How should I call you? Should I call you Belle or Isabel?
Ikaw, bala ka. Pwede namang Bell.
Oh,
Pagtamad ka.
Belle.
Ganon.
Mas Belle kasi mas yun yung Disney princess eh. And you
Yes.
look like a princess. And first off, thank you for gracing us tonight with your mesmerizing presence. Ang ganda mo, Isabel.
Thank you. No, thank you for inviting me to have this interview. Like, I super appreciate it.
And thank you, Mr. Jerry, for giving us this opportunity to get to know Isabel Bell better.
Yes.
First off, I just want you to treat this live as a safe haven or environment for you. We have our
Right.
moderators here, and um, actually, the community is safe from toxic commenters because you
Yes.
deserve nothing but a safe environment.
Of course.
But with
Gusto
my
yan.
questions later, Belle, I would also want you to know that you may feel free not to answer some questions if it gives you discomfort.
Right. Okay. Sure. I'll
Okay.
do my best to answer to the best of my wit and power.
Oh my God. Pero enough na yung ganda mo pa lang eh. Okay
Oh,
na.
talaga. Extra
Um,
pa ako.
oo, tititigan ka na lang namin. First, let me introduce myself first. I am Darzy Dars. You can call me Daryl as well. And I am a pageant content creator here on TikTok. And I encourage, actually, I am giving a platform for all of us pageant faneys for a healthy or safe discourse about pageants. Kasi we love pageants.
Yeah.
Um, and also, uh, kinakabahan ako,
Ay,
Bella, I
nako,
swear.
gusto ko lang ano na lang. Sinala ko lang to.
Belle, can you can you share with us some trivias about you? Can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay.
Please.
Hi guys. So everyone who's watching. So I'm Isabelle Braza. I'm 25 years old. I just turned 25 actually a few weeks ago. And I'm representing Pasay City. Also, alam nyo na. Actually, voting's up and running again on the app for the casting video challenge. So I hope you guys vote for me. And okay, going back to me, I am currently the business manager in XDE Logistics. And so I am very happy that I'm in an industry that's booming right now during the pandemic. So I feel very lucky. And I've been an athlete and performer ever since I was 3 years old. So I think it's just inborn to me to be able to present myself to the world and to everyone and just perform. And I'm just confident, I'm strong, and very outgoing and adventurous. And yeah, so I've been also other fun facts about me. I have been a TV commercial model since 2008. So if you guys recognize me by any chance, it's because of my commercials, and it's my first time to do a national pageant, and I'm very excited.
2008, Isabel, you were 12 years old, right?
I was 12,
Oh my
yeah.
God, ang bata. What started your career in TV commercial and print ads?
Yeah. Funny story kasi I was in my dance studio at that time. So I had rehearsal for a recital. So I was 12, right? And then suddenly Jollibee had a casting, surprise casting in my dance studio. I didn't know what was going on, but they needed dancers kasi. So ako naman sumayaw-sayaw lang ako, and then I was very fat pa before, fat and cute. So ayun, they discovered me. Jollibee was my first ever commercial. Then yung agent ko at that time, they're still my agent up until today.
Oh,
Tuloy-tuloy na yun.
Jollibee.
Yeah.
And also you endorsed McDonald's, right?
Yeah, that was recently, yes.
Oh my God, lahat na yata ng fast food. Shakey's. I work for Shakey's. Baka naman soon.
Pwede. Pwede.
Pwede.
Wala naman knockout yung McDo ko. So, pwede pa ako fast food.
Yes. Ano yung quality mo daw that got you into TV ad and TV commercials and print ad?
Ako, honestly, I think it's my being, walang hiya in front of camera.
So, bata
As
pa
in,
lang.
yeah, as in, I'm not shy, when I'm told to do something, I give it my 100%. So
Correct.
even if I didn't know what was going on at that time, I still give it my 100%. And every time I'm casted, I make sure that I do my best talaga. Even if the role is not yet sure. Syempre, if I give my
Correct.
best, oh, akin na yun. Ganon.
So, from then on, ano ka na talaga consistently being tapped to endorse products?
Yeah, it was sunod-sunod na at that time.
Grabe ha. Until now, you recently released the Cream O, right? Cream O
Yeah,
commercial.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
So I think it's also because of my love for acting and just being in front of the camera. Like, I'm so used to it already, and I'm happy I get to show my personality in front of other people, in front of the clients, and getting to showcase their brand while still being myself.
Okay. Total, nandito na rin naman tayo sa modeling. And if I would relate it to Miss Universe Philippines, the theme this year is Inspire You, which is showcasing oneself. That's number one. Number two is showcasing your place, which is Pasay City. And number three, showcasing like the charity works that you're doing.
Right.
Could you walk us through? Could you do that in an advertisement way? Like for example, how would you advertise?
Grabe siya! Paano yan?
Parang kakaumpisa pa lang. No? Parang pinapasa ko kasi sa Yobel yung kaba ko. Eh. Oh my God.
Paano kaya gagawin yun? Paano bang sagutin ko na lang tanong mo?
Sige, please. Pero if you would like choose like a few or like a catchphrase to endorse yourself na lang. And to endorse number one, yourself. Number two, the place you're representing, which is Pasay. And number three, your advocacy or the charity na kung saan ka nagpa-volunteer.
So for me naman, like a motto for me, correct? I think I would have to go for strong is the new sexy. Because I am an athlete and I have been a performer and athlete ever since I was a kid. And so I weightlift. I am a CrossFit athlete. So I believe like yung mga payat and slim ganyan. I think it's great, but for me, sexy for me is having a fit toned body because that requires dedication, commitment, discipline, and you have to be goal driven to be able to achieve those muscles, right?
Yeah,
And
agree.
so for Pasay naman, it's gonna have to be, of course, their motto, fly high Pasay. Because of course, we have our airports there and we have so many historical places in Pasay that I would love to promote and show to everyone in the world because Pasay truly has very remarkable destinations that we usually take for granted. But really, it's such a beautiful place. And then,
It
ano nga yung
is.
last one?
The charity or your advocacy.
Okay, so my advocacy. Actually, I'm still thinking about the hashtag that I'm gonna put with my advocacy. So I'm thinking like Bella against bullies or bully no more because my advocacy is about anti-bullying and anti-discrimination because this is something that I experienced firsthand. Like mukhang hindi halata, pero pero my whole high school life kasi I was bullied and I never really understood why. And I'm actually here. I want to be the symbol of hope and light to all the people who experienced what I have, because I know how much pain and emotional and mental torment it is to be put in that situation. And I want to be able to tell these girls, these women, everyone who's been in my position that you everything's going to be okay. You just have to stand up for yourself. You have to know your worth and know that there are people who love you and appreciate you for who you are. And you know what? Everyone is equal under the eyes of God, and that will always be enough. And you will always be enough.
Finish na agad, Belle. As in, sabi dito ng commenter, si Hershey, love ko na si Belle. Like in a span of minutes, you have that. I want you to know that you have that presence na parang konting salita and yung ngiti mo pa lang, sobrang solve na kami. Kaya boto na guys, alam nyo na yung video casting challenge, wala nang patumpik-tumpik pa. But I was surprised as well, Belle, that you got bullied. Actually, when you said that you are a proponent of anti-discrimination and bullying, parang sabi ko, parang as gorgeous as Belle, nakaka-experience ng bullying. So why do you think is the reason why people bully other people?
I think it's just a lack of communication, honestly, and being able to handle conflicts the proper way. Because there is a difference between conflict and bullying, you know. Bullying kasi people usually handle things aggressively and aren't able to provide correct solutions. Usually, violence pang ang ginagamit. And you don't have to go there. You don't have to be insulting people or bringing other people down just to, ego boost. I don't think it's ethical or even moral to do that. And I'm here to, stand up for all the people who's been in my position, because I really wouldn't wish that pain on not even my worst enemy, because it hurts.
Correct. So when you were being bullied back in the days, like how did you stand up for yourself?
Oh, it was simple. I would actually face them and be like, whenever they would say bad things about me to my face, I'll just smile at them and I'll be like, thank you, ganon. Because I know to myself, I'm not like that naman eh. You know, you just really have to know how to respect yourself and appreciate the people around you and know that you are loved for who you are. And you have to be proud of who you are and not even succumb to whatever criticisms they're giving you, because they don't really know who you are, right?
Yeah.
But you know who you are. God knows who you are. And I think that's what's most important.
Do you consider bashing as bullying?
Bullying, there's a lot of forms of bullying, and that includes cyberbullying. Bashing is cyberbullying. So yes, bashing is bullying.
When you joined Miss Universe Philippines, did you get your own share of bashers as well?
I wouldn't really say bashers naman, pero there were people giving snide remarks, like criticisms, ganyan, without even personally knowing me first. Pero hindi pa naman ganun kalala, you know.
Okay.
So I'm so lucky, but like, I was asked this before na parang, what if there comes a time na magka-bashers ako, gagawin ko? Wala. Ang sagot ko, deadma. Diba? Bakit?
So until now, you believe in the art of deadma when it comes to bashers.
Of course. At the end of the day, yung papakinggan mo naman yung sarili mo, and you have to focus on what makes you better. What makes you a better person? What makes you grow as a person, diba? Those people, okay, they're giving you criticisms, but you know what? You can turn that negativity into something positive, right?
Correct.
Just make it constructive criticism, and after that, leave it as it.
Wala na, Belle. Nakaka-struck na talaga. Napapatuloy ako kayo. But I'm listening, but then parang, alam mo yun, parang I'm running out of words to say. I'm just so impressed. And, teka lang, magbabasa. Me too, Belle. May magagandang comments talaga dito. Sabi ni RHDN08, Ma'am Shi, koronahan mo na. Ito na. Dapat sa end pa to ng live eh, pero ito talaga, Belle. Oh my God, wala eh. Ngayon pa lang may corona na. Sa'yo na boto ko, Belle, sabi ni Ando. Dark horse, saka lang. My new favorite, sabi ni Magic.
Thank you,
Belle,
guys. Nahiya
puting,
ako.
puting flag. Ito na. Mic drop all the way. But anyways, babe. Babe. Babe!
Babe!
Babe, babe. alam mo kabado ako, Belle. Na. Naging lalaki ako bigla doon na, babe.
Kaloka. Okay,
Belle.
Belle.
What is the greatest lesson in life, in your personal life, that you would want to share with us so that we could be inspired after all you've gone through?
You know, at the time of pandemic, like right now during the COVID-19 pandemic, I know how hard it's been for all of us. We had to make a lot of adjustments, but this doesn't give us the opportunity to make excuses and be unproductive. And you know, the best thing to do at a very negative time is to actually get to sit back, relax, take every day one step at a time, and just lift everything up to God. Never let go of your faith in God because, you know, I've always believed that you really only need one follower and you only really need to follow one person, and that is God. And if you guys are following each other, whoever that God may be for you, everything's gonna follow. So, you know, just keep that hopefulness and your faith in God, and everything will be okay.
Would you mind answering what religion are you in?
I'm Catholic.
Catholic, okay.
Yeah.
Ay, meron pa ditong isang pageant content creator, Ma'am Seanin. Hello, good evening. Diyos ko. Diyos
Good
ko, Lord, alam mo
evening.
na. So I've been hearing since we started that you have that strong faith in God. What kind of energies that does that give you in really conquering all the challenges in life, especially this Miss Universe Philippines endeavor?
Yeah, well, okay. Just a short background kasi I pray the rosary every night before sleeping with my mom. So walang mintis yan. And you know, I realized that even if I had a tough day with work and there's a lot of stress and pressure coming from being a candidate of Miss Universe Philippines, right? When it comes to my pray time with my mom, everything just there's just a flash of clarity and enlightenment that comes through me, and suddenly everything's okay because I know I have him to hold on to when I'm feeling down, and that just gives me my light and hope every day. And when I wake up, it's a brand new day, right? And we start
Correct.
again.
Parang it's always a win with him, no? Parang
Yes.
regardless if you fail or you succeed, as long as you know that you have your God,
Yes.
parang everything is a win. And I love that energy and I love that principle from you, Belle.
Thanks, mommy.
Thanks, babe. Oh my God. Sabi ni Error, napakaganda, nawawala ako sa focus, o di ba? Kaya naiintindihan niyo ba't ako kinakabahan, di ba? Gets niyo naman. Actually, nanginginig nga ako kanina. Oh my God. You also mentioned, Belle, that you are into business. Actually.
Yes, yes,
Yeah. So,
yes.
can you walk us through actually, not in this live, but when I created a TikTok content for you, you mentioned that you are opening a Tanawan hostel, right, in La
Yes,
Union.
yes,
So can
yes,
you take
yes.
this opportunity to walk us through that journey of venturing into a business and also promoting your business here, lalo na sa mga tiga La Union or sa malapit doon?
Yeah, so ganito yun. Actually, it's my lifelong dream, Ren, kasi to have my own resort, to operate my own beach resort. And during the pandemic, I was thinking of ways to be able to do this because everyone had a lot of time, right? So, nagpa-lockdown ako sa La Union, and I met people who had the same dream as me. And so we're five business partners. We collaborated and we were able to come up with the idea of putting up a beach hostel in San Juan, La Union. It's called Tanawan Hostel. And we're actually opening either end of this month or first week of September kasi it's ghost month. I don't know if you believe in that. Parang it's bad daw to
You
open
can
pag
spend.
August.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, ayun. So, we're deciding either last week of August or on September, first week of September, we're gonna open.
Okay.
So, it's not beachfront, but it's uphill. And the reason why we called it Tanawan is because magandang tumanaw doon kasi the
View.
sunset is perfect. Yes. Yes.
Tanaw. Oh,
Yes.
wow. I'm excited to visit there eventually.
And it's cheap lang. It's 600 pesos per person per night.
Per night. Oh my
Yeah.
God. So medyo ano ha, I am quite amazed by all your endeavors. You are a business manager as you mentioned earlier by XDE. Tama ba?
Yeah,
XDE
yes.
Logistics. And you're into sports, into modeling, into business. Paano, at which point mo pa naisip sumali ng pageant? Like, I couldn't imagine the energies that you have to venture in all these activities. And I'm sure that some of these, if not all, are really parang ano, sabay-sabay na nangyayari.
Oh, believe me, sabay-sabay talaga nangyayari.
Oh
And
my God.
sometimes I really don't know how I'm able to handle it. So it all boils down talaga to, sometimes umuupo na lang ako and I'm like, Lord, thank you for being there to give me the strength and guidance to be able to handle everything, right? So I left it all up to him, and me joining naman Miss Universe, this is because, grabe, 3 years old pa lang ako. Gusto ko na yung corona.
Talaga?
And
3 years old
yeah,
pa lang. My
this was
God.
my lifelong dream talaga. As in, ito yon. Like, if I was asked if I was gonna join any other pageant, hindi. Kasi I just really want the Miss Universe crown. Yun talaga.
Miss Universe. What's with Miss Universe? Na talagang
I,
doon lang yung mata mo.
Because I think it's the most coveted pageant, and it's the best platform to be able to talk about my advocacy and to be able to spread light and hope to the people that I want to reach. You know, I think the reach of Miss Universe is it's the biggest among all the other pageants, and I think I'll be heard even more through Miss Universe.
Okay, so what if, for example, you win? How do you plan to expand on your advocacies using the Miss Universe platform?
Of course, social media is number one, right? And there will be a bunch of interviews where I'll be given a chance to talk about my advocacy and my passion for it. And I actually want to venture into going into schools, different schools, pag pwede na, so that I can give seminars or talks about bullying and make people aware about what's going on, because it's something very perpetual here in the Philippines and abroad, especially during the pandemic. You know, yung may anti-discrimination advocacy comes in naman because there are a lot of people getting sick right now, and I see na parang we're just we just feel bad for them, and we put them down. And I think this is an attitude that we should remove. You know, we should be all together right now at this negative time, and we should be able to lift each other up instead of like criticizing people because they get sick, or victim blaming is, it's really bad. So I think what I want to do is to be able to spread kindness and allow people to realize the essence of being kind. Because, by being kind, there wouldn't be any problem na.
Agree. Agree. Yeah.
Am I
Parang
talking
it's...
too much?
No, no, no. I appreciate that. You're not talking so much. You're just talking more, like reasonably enough. Carlo Yola, another content creator. Hello. Hello, Carlo. Well, how about let's explore if you do not get the crown. How do you plan on expanding on your platform?
You know what? Crown or none, I'm still going to be an advocate for anti-bullying and anti-discrimination. And just because I don't have the crown doesn't mean I don't have a voice anymore, right?
Oh my God. Okay, finished na talaga. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing with us your advocacies and your plans in terms of achieving activities or accomplishments in terms of your advocacies. Going back to these endeavors that you've been having, business, modeling, your career as a business manager, sports, which among these do you enjoy the most? Or if you rank them, ano yung pinaka na-enjoy mo dito sa apat na yan? Career, business, sama na natin Miss Universe. Career, business, Miss Universe, sports, and modeling.
It's gonna have to be my career because I love my job so much. Like my passion for my job is through the roof, and I wouldn't be able to, make a living without them. And I'm working with such brilliant people. Like logistics is a very complex industry, and I'm just
Super.
so yes, I'm just so privileged to be able to work with a really smart CEO, and the whole management team is just wow, and I'm learning so much from them. And I think that's the essence naman of living, continuous learning and growth. And that's what I'm getting from my job. So I really appreciate it talaga. So after that, it would have to be sports. Me being an athlete. And sasama ko na doon yung TV commercial model. Because like, that's me talaga eh. That's me as a person. That makes Isabelle, Isabelle.
Correct.
So it's something that I've really lived with, and that's just a part of me already. The third would have to be Miss Universe, because it's my dream. And here I am doing everything I can to reach that dream of mine.
Correct. Yung sa career mo, kasama na ba doon yung business? Or
Yes,
last
yes.
mo is career and
Kasama na
business?
doon.
Kasama
Yeah,
na.
kasama na.
Okay. May nagtanong dito, how do you manage your time? Kasabi ko nga kanina, 'di ba, sabi mo na nagsasabay-sabay sila, gumaganyan ka na lang, and thank you Lord, you're still grateful. But definitely the struggle of juggling them all together at one time. I'm sorry. Like, how do you manage your time?
I think every job interview I have, I always tell them, because I'm ina-ask, diba, what's your best characteristic or your positive characteristics. The first thing I tell them is time management. Because feeling ko veteran na ako dyan sa time management na yan. Because ever since I was 3 years old, I was already studying, and I was already having my dance classes, and then I'm a straight honor student, gold medalist sa school, and I have my gymnastics, I have my varsity volleyball and football. And so what I do is I schedule talaga MWF. I allot it for, syempre, after school hours yan, diba? We end at 4:30, and after that, I have varsity training. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, dun papasok yung gymnastics ko. So it's really a lot of planning. And then if I have TV commercial shoots, syempre I'm gonna have to forgo some trainings, right? So I just have to think about compromising other things. And I think the top one na advantage ko sa time management is having a stage mom.
Oh, quite a big support from the family.
Yeah,
Diba?
my mom's the best. Yeah, but she really helps me out with like scheduling and everything.
Correct. Alam mo ba, Belle, kung sa akin nangyari lahat ng endeavors mo ngayon, super feeling ko haggard na ako. Paano mo na maintain? Well, ngayon nga, wala pa akong ganyang mga opportunities and endeavors. Haggard na ako eh.
Girl, pero may sacrifice. There's sacrifice. Yung sacrifice ko is yung sleep. Yun talaga.
Oh,
Yeah.
kulang ka pa ng sleep niyan. Ko, Lord, paano? Oh my God, ba't ganun, Lord? Kala ko fair tayo, Lord. Pero, Belle, like, sa dami ng endeavors mo na yan, honestly, ako personally, parang ang taas mo. So, what makes you still relatable to an average person like me? Grabe yung achievements mo at the age of 25, right?
Yeah, I just turned 25.
Grabe.
You know what? This is where the essence of being humble comes in. No, like, even if I have achieved so much already, I still believe in the power of being humble and having your feet on the ground. Because I think this is so powerful, because you'll be able to have your you'll be able to have your success and yet still be grounded. And I think this is so important.
Mm. Grabe. But with all these activities that you have been juggling for quite some time now, when did it start tickling you to join the Miss Universe Philippines? As you mentioned pala kanina, 3 years old, no? Pero this
Yeah.
time, why this year?
Hindi, ganito kasi yon. So, I've been wanting to join Binibining Pilipinas for a long time. Actually, trivia lang, nung 18th birthday ko, I had an interview kasi for my parang yung magazine giveaway, chuchu lang, during my debut. And like, I found it the other day, and then it says there, my ultimate goal in life is to win the Binibining Pilipinas Universe title. As in,
Talagang
yun
specific.
talaga. Yun talaga siya. And parang, I always found excuses kasi to not join. For example, sabi ko, I wanna graduate college muna. And then second, I graduated na. And then I was like, hindi, I have work, I can't join. And then now that I'm thinking about it again, last year, I was actually talking to my designer for my gowns this year for the pageant, Tito Eric Pablo Mendez. We were just making a joke kasi dream namin to yung mag-Miss Universe talaga ako. Sabi ko, Tito Eric, I'll join Miss Universe next year, ganyan. And then lo and behold, here I am now. Kasi I felt like this is just the perfect time not to join. Like, I think I've grown enough as a woman. I've gotten enough experiences to be able to share the lessons that I've learned to everyone around me. I think I'm more capable now to be able to inspire people as compared to before. So I think that's just the perfect time. And it just hit me. So, pinush ko na
Grabe.
talaga.
Pero aminin natin, Belle, joining a beauty pageant will also parang pupudpurin din yung ano mo, yung pocket mo sa
Oh,
expenses, right? Tapos
I know.
in the midst of a pandemic, so you must really have that strong spirit within you to join the pageant this year.
Yes, yes. And I think this is where resourcefulness comes in then. You can think of ways naman to not spend so much,
So much.
right?
Pero goosebumps ako when you said na you found on your magazine giveaway na at 18, you were
Yeah.
thinking of becoming Binibining Pilipinas 2018. Nararamdaman ko, Belle. Hindi lang yung Filipina crown. Baka ito na, mawad crown na mismo, Belle. Nararamdaman ko. Lord. Lord, ilalaban natin to. Are you a pure Filipina?
Yeah, I get asked this a lot, but yes, I am 100%. Yeah.
Filipina? Pure Filipina
Yes.
talaga.
I am pure
Wow. How
Filipino.
tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
5'6". 5'6", 25 years old, and pure Filipina. Okay,
Yeah.
sinasama ko lang sa resume.
Sabi na nga ba, job interview to eh.
Oh my God. Were you born in Pasay ba?
Huh?
Were you born in Pasay?
Yes. Lived there
Okay.
my whole life.
Okay. I stayed there for 7 years. I was with my ex. Sa Malibay. Do you know that place? Malibay.
Malibay, okay.
Correct. Teka lang, tumitingin pa ako sa kodigo ko.
Pero,
Parang alam ko. Parang alam ko ang gusto mong sabihin. Oh my God. Teka lang, nagtitingin pa ako sa kodigo ko. Have you ever joined a pageant before?
yeah, I actually joined Miss Las Piñas before. Pero it's like, ano pa yung water lily, choo-choo. But it's nothing big, nothing big. I just tried it out. So, I think the more remarkable ones for me were my school pageants. Kasi that's where I really discovered that I wanted to join talaga pageants, ganyan. Pero this is my first national pageant talaga.
Grabe. Like, how
As
many
in,
times in the past did you join? Like, Miss Las Piñas and how many school pageants?
3 lang, all in all.
3,
Like, with the
tapos
Miss Las
national.
Piñas. Yeah.
Grabe, the fighting spirit. I'm really feeling it significantly. Iba ang confidence at iba ang fighting spirit, and I appreciate that so much.
Yeah. I think it's
Okay.
time for me na rin kasi to chase that dream of mine. Kasi,
Correct.
I really want to live in the moment right now. I'm enjoying every moment that I'm having throughout my journey in Miss Universe Philippines because any second it can be taken away, diba? So right now I'm just really enjoying it and I'm doing my best to hold on to this dream of mine and talagang lalaban ako until the end.
Narinig nyo yon. Lalaban ako until the end. And and guys, ako, Belle, I want to tell you that from now onwards, I'll be one with you in your fight.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I
I
am
won't let
assu-
you down.
Thank you. Since you mentioned as well that starting 3 years old, parang meron ka ng wish na, parang it's a childhood dream already to join a beauty pageant or to be Miss Universe specifically. So I am assuming you're a pageant fan as well. You watch pageants every year.
I do. I watch
You
with
are.
my mom talaga. Hindi ko nami-miss yung mga binibining Pilipinas sa Miss Universe. And as in, pinapanood namin yan ng mom ko. And then I would copy their walk. And then I'll be like, before in school, I would wear it. I was grade 4, ganyan, or grade 5. I would wear a tiara on my head. Telling everyone I'm gonna be Miss Universe. Grabe yung batang yun, ang taba-taba, tapos ginagawa yun.
Ay. Pero naging fitness junkie.
Yeah.
No? Alam mo, I loved your explanation earlier na parang for you, yung pagiging, yung sexy is pagiging fit ng
Strong as the
katawan.
new sexy.
Strong as the new sexy. It's not because aesthetically, maganda talaga. Well, maganda naman talaga siya. But you explained it, injecting na dahil doon may commitment, dedication, di ba? Parang
Because
yun yung product nun.
Yes, because me being an athlete, I think those are my strongest characteristics kasi being goal-driven, being committed, and being disciplined. I think these are the 3 characteristics that make a phenomenal woman. And I got that from sports.
Okay. So, given your strong suits, ano naman sa tingin mo yung mga bagay na kailangan mong ma-improve?
May pasarela. Charot.
Your pasarela, why
Ay,
is that
yes.
so?
Oo, kasi what's this? Actually, I'm actually training for my under Aces and Queens.
Under Aces and Queens.
For my for everything, lahat. And so thank you, Aces and Queens. And like, I know it's something I have to work on because number one, I'm an athlete. So medyo iba yung stance ko, 'di ba? But then because of my motivation to be able to learn and improve my walk, I really practice every day na talaga and because I know it's my weakness. And so instead of focusing on this weakness, I try everything to turn it into a positive, right? And I do this by practicing every day talaga.
All along, I was thinking, kasi I read your credentials, and one of those is you are a performer, a dancer, or a gymnast. And I was assuming that it would always be an advantage for people who dance.
It is naman. It's more of like
Polishing.
polishing, exactly. Yeah,
Got it.
polishing. So, watch out for my walk.
May pangalan ka ba sa walk mo?
Malapit na siya magkapangalan.
Ay! O yun na, guys, ha? Pinapawisan pa rin.
Hindi ko lang pinapakita. Kapag gulat kayong lahat, ganon.
Excite ako, Belle. But anyways, you mentioned Aces and Queens as your camp. Anong naging decision point mo for choosing Aces and Queens at hindi yung ibang camps?
I'm an independent candidate, but I am training under Aces and Queens. So don't be confused. Yeah. I'm independent. I just really chose them to train me.
What's the difference? I thought na kapag you chose a camp to train you, you're already in that camp.
Well, it doesn't work that way. So I entered the pageant being independent. And because I don't have background yet on, this is my first national pageant, right? So I decided that I needed to train. And who else would be a better trainer, right?
Aces and Queens. Queen maker.
Yes. Yes.
Correct. Obviously, eto walang etchos, Belle, ha? But I'm really seeing you as one great contender because of who you are as a person, based on what you said. Sobrang confident, dedicated, as you said, committed, disciplined, and you really are so articulate. And ramdam namin yung confidence na hindi nag-overboard. As in, the right amount of confidence pero alam mong palaban. So,
Yes.
so kung may nakikita na lang ako dito na siguro kailangan talaga naming makita dahil it's about to come talaga yet, considering that you're a newbie to a national pageant. Ito yung mga technical aspects of the competition. Like pasarela, sinabi mo
Right.
nag-improve ka na. Sa Q&A, how do you train?
Oh, actually, I train 2.5 hours every week for Q&A, and like that's in one day, just one day, and like every night. I talk to myself, nire-record ko sarili ko. And like, I answer myself in front of the mirror. I go through the old questions of Miss Universe. I go through the previous Miss Universe Philippines. And you know, I really train for it talaga. Kahit on my own, if we're not with training with ACES. I train on it like every day.
What are your preparations? Like for example, kasi parang iba kasi ang casual interview. You can really speak everything out. While for pageant answers, you are parang confined in a 30-second, tama ba? 30 seconds or 1
Yes,
minute?
30
30
seconds.
seconds, right? So ano yung, how do you train for that? Like aside from recording yourself, like how do you contain your answers to 30 seconds?
Usually kasi when I know that my time limit, talagang my brain is set on that time limit. Kahit hindi mo ako i-timer, kaya ko siya i-beat. And I just have a technique talaga on how to answer questions. And I won't tell you my technique, pero may way ako to be able to answer the question na straightforward and nasagot ko siya and I can end with an impact statement all under 30 seconds.
Correct. So, na-mention mo, you can share with us your techniques and I respect that and I love that. Dahil alam ko na may strategy. Tama ba? May strategy for sure. Oh my God.
Meron. So, yung kalaban mo talaga sa Q&A naman, to be honest, is yung kaba eh. That's it. Yun yung
Correct.
kalaban mo doon. So, ako hindi naman ako, hindi ako
Hindi ka kabahin. Paano yan? Anong sikreto ba dyan, Bel? Paano ba hindi kabahan? Kasi ako kanina talaga when we started, to be honest with you, halos nanginginig talaga ako.
Grabe
Paano
naman siya.
yan?
Hindi. I think I got a trend from, you know the balance beam in gymnastics? Yung parang small na wooden board that's elevated
Mm.
4 feet off the ground and then it's just 1 inch wide. So if I can do that in front of hundreds of people watching me, diba?
Correct.
Kakabahan ba ba ako? And not fall off the balance beam, diba?
Bella, I'm feeling something strange. Nararamdaman ko ng corona for you. Mamaya, I hope game ka, Belle, sa, like, a couple of Q&A.
Sure, yeah.
Na pageant. Pang pageant ang sagutan. Gusto ko
Grabe
yan.
naman.
Actually, nag-comment dito si Mr. Jerry. Sabi niya, ano yun? Give some Q&A. Sige. Umpisahan na nga natin doon sa Q&A na yon, Belle. Okay lang ba? Are you game?
Grabe siya.
Teka lang.
Sige.
We all know or we often hear that knowledge is power. If knowledge is power, what is experience?
Experience is the key to knowledge because I believe that experience is the best teacher. And this will be the best tool to be able to give you that knowledge that you need to be able to inspire people and educate people.
Parang ikaw yung gusto kong takutin sa Q&A pero parang yung nagsalita ka na, Bel, wala na. Na-choke na ako talaga. Pakahusay. Ano masasabi nyo, guys? Ano kayo ngayon? Ano? Diba? Second question.
Teka, malolobat yung AirPods. Oh, go.
What is that one major quality that should make a beauty queen worthy of a crown?
I think the best quality a beauty queen should have is the ability to know how to be committed. Because being a beauty queen, that's a 24/7 job, and you should know how to commit to your job. Because through this commitment, you will be able to achieve what you want to be able to tell to people and be able to talk about your advocacy in the best platform ever.
Mic drop. Last question from me. I think this was asked during the preliminary interviews last year.
Oh,
What color for you describes, ginamit dati empowered woman, but I'll change it. What color for you describes an inspiring or iconic woman, and why?
lavender. And this is not just because lavender is my favorite color, but because every time I look at lavender, I feel calm, I feel peace, and I feel serenity. And when you look at a phenomenal woman, wouldn't you be able to feel calm, to feel peace, and to feel serenity? Because I think these are the three characteristics that define a phenomenal woman.
Okay. Meron pa tayo dito mga Q&A, pero kung may time pa tayo later, what time is it na ba? Kasi I'm, I'm sure baka meron ka pang gagawin a bit later. So, siguro eto muna. Let's accommodate one question from from a viewer. From Magic Mike, eto pageant fan to. What is the importance of pageantry in this trying time?
I think the importance of pageantry during a very negative time right now is the fact that through pageantry, women's voices can be heard. And I think through being heard, the negativity of the pandemic can be turned into a positive. And so let's continue to raise our voices and speak about our advocacies, because this will definitely better the world. Did I
Wala
get
na.
that?
No. Your answer was complete. We
Okay.
heard it loud and clear. Wala na. Bel, pag nakarating ka na sa personal interview, top 50, I am so confident that you're gonna make it through top 30
I hope
and
so
even more.
much.
Oh my God. Mr. Jerry, itong alaga mo, iba. Ibang-iba. Pero, we all know that getting to top 50 and to the next cuts, actually hanggang top 50 na lang yata, may voting.
Top 50 then top 30. Ay, yung top 30 wala na yatang voting.
Wala na voting, no? So, how do you plan or strategize on making it sure that you're making it to top 50? Again, since it's about voting.
To top 50. Well, I always keep this in mind. At the end of the day, kasi it's not all about the voting. Kasi it lies then on the hands of the organization. And I know they see all our efforts naman eh. And although voting is very important, I'm still gonna have to go back on myself here and how I'm able to prove myself to the judges mismo and concentrate and focus my energy on the graded activities.
Once you reach the top 30, the graded activities will come in sa top 30 ba? Tama ba? Or top
The
50?
Hindi. Lahat ng graded activities started from yung headshot challenge,
Okay,
ganyan.
okay.
So it's just a
Graded na
matter of like
yun.
focusing my, Yes,
Graded.
siya.
Kasi it already involves like judges' votes. Tama ba?
Well,
Not just
the
voters.
organization muna.
The organization muna.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
got
yeah,
it. Thank you for sharing that with us. Ayan. What are you looking forward to sa mga next days in terms of being in Miss Universe Philippines?
You know, I'm looking forward to getting to know myself more, knowing what looks good in me, knowing what I like, knowing what I want to achieve, and finding out how I'm gonna be able to do that. Because I think this pageant talaga, it's continuous growth, it's continuous learning. And you know what? This is not a competition with other people. At the end of the day, it's a competition with yourself. So I really aim to beat myself every day, to surprise myself every day. Kasi ako lang naman kalaban ko dito and lalaban ako.
Wala na talaga, Bel. Na-struck talaga ako sa lahat ng sinasabi mo, in all honesty. Sabi ni Poy, your name really suits you well, Bel. You are indeed beautiful inside and out. And side by side. Talaga mo, inside by side. Inside and out, and side by side. Talaga naman. Okay, may questions pa ba dyan? Comments? But I will read them later. Ano pa ba sasabihin ko kay Belle? Belle, can I ask you 2 truths and 1 lie? At yung makakahula nung lie, may prize sa akin ng KTX streaming access.
Oh, galingan nyo, guys.
Yung pinakaunang makikita ko dito sa comment, ha?
Paano nga yun? So, I'm gonna give 2
truths and 1 lie.
And 1 lie. Okay. Teka, isipan ko ito ng mabuti.
Sige lang, take your time, Belle. Ayan, game sila.
Okay. The first statement is, I have 2 dogs. The second statement is, I wanted to be a vet upon entering college. The third one is, I actually have a boyfriend.
One game! Go, guys! Ayan, go. May sumagot, 2 dogs, to be a vet. Huhulaan yung lie, ha? Kasi yung isa lang yung lie, correct? Lie 1. Lie 1 is 2 dogs ang lie 1. Ang lie is number 2. Lie 2 dogs. 3. So, meron na tayo 3, 2, and 1 answer. So, pwede na nating i-reveal sa kanila. Alin doon ang lie. Pero manghuhula din ako, Belle.
Sige, hula ka muna.
3. You have a boyfriend.
So, sasabihin ko na ba?
Game? Game?
Tama ka. You win. Sawi pala to.
Camp Sawi. Kaya nga kanina, di ba, sabi ko, babe.
Napakalalaki ng boses ko.
Sino ang nanalo? May prize ka sa akin na KTX. Pag-usapan natin later. Ang nanalo ay si Tin. Nanalo siya. Ang sagot niya, the lie 3. Congrats, Tin.
Congrats.
Munti ka na si Magic. Thank you for that, Belle. And thank you for being game. Okay. Meron pa bang questions dyan, guys, na gusto nyong tanungin natin kay Belle? Bago natin siya pakawalan. I don't think I have any more questions. Hindi pa. Kasi kanina pa siya nakasalang sa YouTube channel ni Mama Sam, right?
Yeah. Tapos
correct.
still meeting pa ako right after parang I had work pa and then now this. Pero okay lang. See, this is what I'm telling you. Yung mga nasa-sacrifice, yung kain, yung tulog. Yeah, but it's okay.
Ako question ko lang, anong iniinom mong tubig? Baka sakali mag-work din sa akin. Anong oxygen nyo dyan?
This is what I drink. It's called
ano yan?
Voss.
Ayun, guys, alam nyo na. Ipaligo na natin yan. Ay, nauna raw si Poy.
Saan?
Nauna raw si Poy sa sa number 3 na answer. Sige, check ko. Nauna sa akin si Tin. Pero, ayun, sige. Nauna sa akin si Tin. Paano ko ba pipicturean, Belle? Saglit lang, okay lang ba? Pipicturean ko lang. Pipicturean ko lang.
Go lang.
Pero feeling ko, ipapaubaya to ni Tin kay Poy kasi birthday today ni Poy. And with that, Miss Belle, baka naman pwedeng pag-greet ng happy birthday si Poy. Si Poy.
Hi, Poy! I just want to greet you a very, very happy birthday and thank you for joining this live. I really appreciate you being here and I hope you put God first today. He blessed you with this life and happy birthday!
Wala na. Miss Universe ko na to, guys. Sorry. Eto, ang dumi ng phone ko. Ayan, no, nauna si Tin bago si Poy. Eto si Tin. Eto si Poy.
Ay.
Ayun, pero alam nyo na, birthday ni Poy Tin, alam mo na. Thank you, Belle. Would you have any message before we let you go?
Yeah, okay, sure. No, I just want to say thank you to everyone who actually took the time out of their day to watch our live. And I really appreciate you guys listening to me ramble and talk about myself. And I hope you do guys you guys do support me all throughout my journey, and voting is now on again. And I hope you guys hit that star button on my photo for the casting video challenge. Yes.
Voted. I voted for Belle.
Thank you. And you have to do that daily until Saturday.
And Belle, ikaw na. Promise, the crown is yours. Oh my God, thank you, Belle, ha. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. And guys, please, please, please support Belle. And ang ganda nito, may hashtag ka na pala ba, Belle?
Yes, well, there's 3 right now. It's Belle of the Universe, Belle yan ng Corona, and Braza para sa Corona.
Oh, whew. Meron kasi dito, gagamitin ko rin to. We believe in you kasi kaming mga fans mo, Belle. We believe in you. We really do. Thank you, Belle, ha. Thank you so much. And please have a wonderful night. Thank you. Sobrang kinikilig
You
ako.
din. Kain na kayo. Kain na kayo.
Kain
Dinner
na.
time.
Thank you. Have a great day,
Thank you,
Belle.
Dars.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Belle.
Ayun lang. Di ako marunong.
Ayan na yung 7 laughs ni Belle. Ayan na yung 7 laughs ni Belle. Sinabi niya sa self-intro. She has 7 distinct laughs. Ayan na yun.
Ito na yun. First-hand witness kayo.
Thank you talaga, Belle. Cute.
Ano ba to?
Oh my God.